So not ready for that.
Yeah, cut that.
Dude, I'm like, I gotta scoot in a little.
That's, normally. Well,
Come a little closer, baby.
Oh my goodness gracious! Is there anybody jump out of here? Oh look, it's like we strategically placed the camera.
Oh, look at that.
It's all part of our marketing. We purposely did that.
All right.
Nobody's on here yet.
Oh, I gotta share it. No, I don't.
Nope, I tagged you. Yeah. But you can watch the show if you want.
I'm still learning this technology.
Dane!
Hey, Dane, my man.
Dane could have been here. Kevin, look at that. But I wanted.
Gunya, dude, he was just here.
He was just here. He's probably still like.
That guy is just a supporter. Speaking of Jeremiah, we got an awesome giveaway here. We're going to plug here in a little bit. We'll tell you in a while.
I heard a rumor that Jillian and
Dane
were going to video bomb us this morning.
Yeah, they were, but turns out that Jillian got a kid on the fritz.
That's
Sounds like got a kid on the fritz, so she's tied to the house today.
Drew!
And then Dane got a late start in his drive down, so we're here. Let's just cat's out of the bag. Dane's gonna be on the show next week for all of you out there. For all of you who know Dane, we're giving you the opportunity to either watch or avoid it.
See, Jason.
Like the flag, we'll have Dane on for the full show next week.
Dane is going to be on the show.
Yeah.
That is going to be scary.
Morning, Jason. Yeah, so it should be fun. For those of you who know Dane. Who's the birdie that told you guys? I have informants. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Don't worry about it.
We got a treat from we got a treat. We got a tweet from President Trump.
If you use a bird to write, it's called tweeting.
I can't speak this one. From President Trump.
That's President Trump. The
Apparently, I
president.
can't talk with ours this morning.
The president.
My name is Wowie Pitts.
So hey, honestly, if all of you have anything you want us to talk about, drop it on us. We're gonna need some direction today, I think. This was one of those. Hey, did you do show notes? No, did you? No.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes
there's my
ago.
show sheet right there. I got nothing. So really, we're flying by the seat of our pants today.
I have some things.
Man, good grief! You got a lot of things.
Well, I just,
Jeez.
Yeah, we're live here. Andrea!
Yes!
Dude, I love that Andrea's watching from school right now.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what you're saying. She's like, kids, it's SSR right now. Luke and Rory are on.
That's right.
It's SSR.
She should actually put that up.
She
should put that up on the video
silent
screen.
reading.
You should have your kids watch this. This is how you do Facebook Live.
Yeah, we're appropriate for.
In a coffee shop. Oh yeah.
We're
I always
suitable.
tell you that. Yeah.
We're not NS.
I think the worst we ever get is
NSFW13.
Yeah, we're not NS.
I don't even know if we get PG-13. By today's standards, we're like.
Well, here's the thing: is I know people who are not quite 18 yet that watch our show.
Yeah, you're a kid.
No, I actually have heard that we have a following out there, an underground following. Yeah, which is a little creepy. Well, I didn't hear this until your beard started growing.
They like the red bear. Is that right? It's the beard.
It's
just
the beard.
Reeled him in. So here's the thing with the beard. Or lack of. I mean, let's be honest.
Let's hear it.
So it was more or less a... See, I could really grow an Amish beard. Look at that. I could... Sorry, I'm way off.
The funny thing is, you look like you're scruffy on here, but in real life you don't look scruffy.
It's filling in. So, Michael Brown... Hey, Mike Brown.
Mike Brown!
Closing today on the sale of his house in Tacoma.
Thank you, Jason. Yes.
Attaboy. Hey, Jace, appreciate it.
As a matter of...
Reynolds.
Jeff is on here!
Hey, let's plug Jeff real quick.
Yep.
Hey, for those of you who are ever buying a condo or need advice on the Seattle real estate market, Jeff is your guy, owner, founder of Urban Condo Spaces.
Yes.
And we absolutely love following Jeff. Jeff does some amazing things with videos. So one of these days we're going to go up and interview Jeff. Bring Jeff on and do some stuff.
Jeff, if you're going to stay on here for just a second, I would love your input on what the head tax is going to do up there. I would love to hear your input on that because it affects you.
Yeah.
I mean, it directly will affect you, so I'd love to hear that. And if it's something that we got to do for a different day, you know what? We'll do it for a different day. But man, I'd love to hear your input on that.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get at you. I'll give you a holler, man. Hope you're well. Love you.
Could you imagine taking the show on the road up to Seattle? How gangster would that be?
Oh, dude. Yeah, we'll totally do it. We'll do like one of Jeff's. Have you seen his videos that he does?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do something cool. We're going to step up our game.
I know. Jeff is, I'm not going to lie, Jeff is kind of a
Big story, boys. Let's sit up and we can discuss. Yes, sir.
Like it.
Yes, sir. Where was I going? Oh, yeah, the beard thing.
Beard, yes.
It was Maddie.
Squirrel.
My 12-year-old. my 12-year-old's been bugging me forever. I tried to explain her that Dad doesn't exactly dial in the quality of beer that my esteemed colleague has. But I told her I'd give it a shot. But now I'm 2 weeks out from leaving for 10 days to Yellowstone.
Yeah, I know.
And to go fly fishing with
I know.
two of my really good buddies.
Yep.
And and I just figured I'll just keep it through, you know? I mean, I'll be in Yellowstone.
Sure, now they move. Forget it.
These 4 ladies took our spot this morning. It's all right. We love everyone. Anyway, so the beer's going to stay till after I get back. We'll see where it goes from there. But
Do it.
yeah. And then I think I'm going to go full handlebar mustache.
Oh, gosh.
Totally, dude.
Wait till I go on vacation before you do that.
Like Raleigh fingers.
Oh, my gosh. I was up in Bellingham on Sunday and went to go get gas, and the guy that pulled in behind me, dude, had that mustache going on.
I love it.
Yeah.
Be like Yosemite
Joe's on
Sam.
here.
Who was
Right on,
before
Joe.
that?
I don't know.
All right, well, whatever. All right,
Well, whatever.
let's move on. Every time I touch that, Luke Weaver,
Stop right now. What does Rach say?
About the beard?
Wait, does she want you to shave it?
Is that a vote for shaving there,
Oh my
Lake
gosh.
Brown? Rach is, Rach, let's just say the cuddling has been a little more minimal lately.
Really?
She's not the biggest.
Not a big fan of the
Not
beard.
the biggest fan.
Wow.
So.
I've been told that if I shave mine off, I can plan on sleeping on the couch.
But the difference is, though, is like she refers to mine as that thing on my face. The difference is like,
Thanks, honey.
yeah, we're like the opposite. Like people are laughing.
What the hell is that thing on your
What the
face?
hell is that thing on your face? The difference is, and let's be honest, Rory, you look good with a beard. If you shave your beard,
Oh, I look creepy.
like people are looking through the sex offender catalog, just trying to match up your picture. Like I know this guy from somewhere. I know him.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, Katie.
You can't like go by the school if you shave your beard.
No, unfortunately, you're absolutely right. I did in
Like even
November.
pictures of you in high school. I'm like,
dude.
oh dude.
Oh, hey.
Don't let this guy go to prom with you.
Listen. In high school, I was rocking the creeper stash. Okay.
What was it with the creeper stash?
Man, I've been following Katie and all the things that she's been doing at her
I need
house.
to level up my coffee and get on. Absolutely. You need to see my man at JQ's Barbershop in Garfield. Oh, dude, I know all
Anthony
about
Briggs. Good to see you, Anthony.
that. Yeah. Oh,
my
I just got another. Man, no one calls me all morning until the show goes on, and
Dude.
I've got like 8 messages, man.
That's what happens when I go into a meeting. So I'll
Yeah.
put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sweth is watching.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'll put my phone on Do Not Disturb to go into a listing meeting or a buyer's meeting, and I'll come out and my phone is just like melted.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And so it's like, if business ever gets slow,
Up
I'll just
until
go into a
then,
meeting.
I'm calling everyone.
Crystal, good morning, Crystal.
Yeah. So anyway, here's what it is. No one wants to respond to me until I got on the show. It's like they see me go live and they're like,
Tom's on here.
Call Luke now so he can't respond.
Sweth, why'd you have to go ruin a good thing?
Oh boy.
We're really gonna go that? No, we don't want to talk about that. It's not football season yet.
All right, here we go.
Actually, it is kind of football
Let's move.
season. It's OTAs, but anyway.
All right. So anybody who's texting me or calling me,
What's up, boys?
I'll call you in an hour. All right. Let's move on. Hey, real quick. Hey, you know what I was going to mention? I don't really like Simon and Garfunkel. And I know that's totally. Sorry. I know that's totally.
Did you see that Weird Al Yankovic did a cover of the Foo Fighters? What is it called? This Is Call? Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. Weird Al was cool when we were kids. Like, he kind of bothers me now.
Well, he didn't. It wasn't a parody, so he actually did a full cover.
Oh, okay.
I'm used to hearing the parodies. So-
Nancy, morning.
Good morning, Nancy. Nancy took a picture from I think a listing or a home showing up in Kirkland.
Okay.
Like $1.4 million.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm getting that all that wrong, Nancy.
Yeah.
The View.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, there's some great music.
Gorgeous.
So,
Gorgeous.
yeah, no, I was just listening to Bridge Over Troubled Water, which is one of my all-time favorite songs this morning. And my kids were like, who's this? Like, on the way in, I'm like... So then I was like, dude, Sound of Silence? And, they were like, oh, the Troll song. And I'm like... no, not the Troll song. Which brings me...
Oh, boy.
Which brings me to my point.
Stan. Good morning, Stan. Stan, I was just out in your neck of the woods this past weekend.
Simon was nothing without Garfunkel. That man's voice, dude, on Bridge Over Troubled Water,
Yeah?
just amazing.
Simon was nothing without Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Well, it's often people are like, Paul
Okay.
Simon gets all the credit.
Well, Hall was nothing without Oates.
That's totally true. Totally true.
Batman was nothing without Robin.
I'm just saying. Garfunkel is underrated. All right, I'm making my point. Garfunkel is underrated, and Art needs his due. Art needs his due. All right, and if you disagree, watch their live concert from Central Park in New York when he does Bridge Over Troubled Water. Nails it. All right, we're moving on.
If you told me we were going to talk about Simon and Garfunkel this morning, I would have stayed in bed.
Stephanie, good morning. Hey, Stephanie's on. Stephanie's on. I want to give a shout out to Stephanie.
All right, shout Stephanie.
Stephanie's been awesome. So that Olympia listing that's kind of been like, we don't know what's going on with it.
Yes.
That came from Stephanie, and she's been very awesome about sending referrals our way, and going to continue to preach. See, Jeremiah knows all about
It's Stephanie, we actually went out there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. We're still trying to figure it out. The house just isn't getting done. But the reason why I want to say is she's been amazing. She used to be at Mike and Sandy Nelson Real Estate, and she recently moved out to a brokerage in Paulsville. So we wish her the best. And Stephanie's your girl out in Paulsville area. Is it Paulsville or no? Are you even further out? Are you in Port Townsend? I think it's Port Townsend. She's even further out. Yeah, she's out in Port Townsend.
Wow.
So that's your girl out on the peninsula out there. Port Townsend, Squim, Stephanie Korst.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
I'm trying.
Can we get a moment of
drop it on us, Anthony? Drop it.
Silence for the Mariners moment? Yes.
Oh.
Hey, there's a quarter on the ground.
Yeah, I saw it.
Look, a squirrel.
Mayor's bullpen.
No, she says no. I'm back with Mike and Sandy.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm in Paulsville again. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back.
As a matter of fact, Mike and Sandy have a listing out in Belfair that I need to get into for one of our clients. So I'm gonna have to reach out to Carly.
Yeah, reach out. That's that whole office. But that area too. Yeah, she takes care of that area. So that's your girl out there. That whole office, Stephanie and Carly and Sandy have been just an awesome pipeline for us. Just a great partnership that hopefully we'll continue to nurture. So
yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's move on. Let's give a quick plug. Hey, this weekend, if any of you are looking to do something in the Pierce County area, Puyallup area, let's see if that'll not wash out. There we go. Dozer Days. Dozer Days, Washington State Fair. This is a ton of fun for kids. They have tractors and all kinds of stuff out there. A lot of fun. And our partners over at, we got tickets.
Yeah, so basically I got enough for my family.
Yeah, we got tickets. Yeah, that's Rory and all those kids and future grandkids. Carly is here, Luke. She says hello. Carly, that's my girl. I love her.
Yes, Carly, I will talk to you.
Sweet.
Carly and I actually talked over the weekend about that property. So the client is actually still interested, Carly. Just letting you know.
Carly is here. You know what's really cool with the whole Carly thing, and we've had this discussion, and Jeff was on earlier talking, is that like some of our closest friends growing up, the kids that I graduated with, and we've all gone into real estate, and we're in different corners of the sound, and it's just been a really cool, partnership and networking thing. So it's I love it. Plus, Carly and I share an awesome birthday.
Been to you and all your kids, you'll be out of tickets.
Oh man. So here's the deal. We have 4 of these.
We actually have 4 tickets
We
to
have
give
4
away.
tickets to give away. So we're still coming up with that. It's going to be on our page.
You guys tell us, how should we give them away?
Yeah, if you guys have any cool ideas, we're going to be giving these away. That's it's all weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Washington State Fair. Got you 4 tickets for the family. And this is courtesy of our boys over at A Advanced Septic. The Gunya family, our boy Jeremiah, Aaron Peterson. They have been an amazing resource for us in the last 6 months.
You know what? We just had a client go under contract this morning. Oh, Rachel's on here.
Yay!
Rachel,
What's up?
you have to tell us, what do you think of the beard? He was talking for you.
Well, I was talking about it. And then Andrea Ansich
See you, Jason. Thanks, man.
said, shut your face and tell us what Rachel thinks. So I said that you referred to it as that thing on my face.
So what I was going to say is A Advanced Septic actually helped out one of our clients before the house went on the market. They took care of the septic pumping, inspecting, all that kind of stuff.
The one that just went pending?
The one that just went pending the other day.
Sweet.
Yep. And the nice thing is if you guys know anything about what's going on in real estate, if you have a septic tank, it has to be pumped, inspected, and given the final approval by the county.
Oh, those Jeremiah said the tickets get you in an hour early. For those of you who don't read that,
sweet.
So you get a little pregame.
So the nice thing is they were able to take care of that before we went on the market. So when we went on the market, that was already done, which makes it really enticing to buyers because they don't have to wonder if it's going to get done before we close.
Yeah, and while
so
we're
thank you.
Yeah, while we're on the topic of A Advanced, they've been a great resource and a great partnership for us. And any of you who need your septic worked on or looked at or anything like that, I highly recommend giving them a call. Give us a call. We'll put you in contact with Jeremiah. It's a local, family-owned business who really does right by people. I mean, we've had a situation where 2 different companies came out and quoted the clients $7,000, $8,000 to get something done, and Jeremiah and his dad and the whole group came out and took a look and just said, hey, bye, Stephanie. Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. And saved like $5,000 or $6,000 for the client. And because it's about, they understand it's about relationships. So love working with them. Thanks for the tickets, Jeremiah. Absolutely. And for all of your love and support.
All right, so let's go back to what Anthony said. Because I think Anthony has to go back. He's on his lunch break
right
right
now.
now.
Mariners real quick?
So the Mariners bullpen fell apart last night and the night before.
2 nights in a row.
Yeah, 2 nights in a row against the worst team. I think it looks fine. Just scratches my face. There we go.
You know what that means, guys? I'm getting cuddle time. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you done now?
All right, I'm done.
I'm gonna black out.
Love you.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, they've fallen apart. Last 2 nights, gave up 5 runs last night, 4 the night before, blew the game.
Yeah.
It's been.
That's tough because they've been on a roll. They've been smoking hot.
They've been hot. They've been like the best bullpen the last 20 games until last night.
Thanks, Andrea.
Gotta get back to teaching.
I heard cuddle time. You piqued my interest.
Love you, Dane. Andrea's out there molding young minds, so things go awry in the next 10 years. We know who to blame. Yeah. All right. Moving on.
The Mariners bullpen not been good the last 2 games. That's a bummer.
No,
but they've been smoking hot. For May, they've been smoking hot.
I have to remind myself.
We're talking sports. People are.
I do have to remind myself. We won't stay on it too long. I have to remind myself, all you baseball fans out there, baseball's a marathon.
Yep.
The baseball season is a marathon. And Scott Service said last night, and he's like, yeah, this is going to happen. You're going to lose 2-3 games in a row here and there, 4 games in a row. It is what it is. And it's funny because they go 9-1 over their previous 10, and you're just like, oh, we can't be stopped, World Series, you know? And then they lose 2 in a row, and you're just like, season's over, we're out of the
I told you,
picture.
they suck. They've been doing this for 17 years.
In May, with like 4 months of the season left. So anyway, we'll jump off of it, but just chill, gotta relax. They're still in the wild card.
I almost bought a Mariners hat this weekend. That's how close I came. Yeah, I am the bandwagon. I have never been a bandwagon fan, but I am with the Mariners now.
Why? So why have you not been a Mariners fan?
I have. Actually, how do I say
let's be
this?
honest. We're both Coug fans.
Well, actually, let me back up. I have always been a Mariners fan. I have been an apathetic Mariners fan for like the last
standard Mariners
15 years.
Oh yeah, we talked about this one.
Yeah.
You gotta get back into it, man.
Gotta get back to.
We gotta have family. You know what we should do? Family night at the Mariners game. See how many people we can get to come with us, take out our kids, go have fun.
Yeah.
You about it?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. All right.
What else are we gonna talk about?
Let's move on. Hey, I want to celebrate this guy real quick. We had a homegoing contract the other night, and the reason why is that I'm helping a couple clients out right now where we're putting in offers on multiple offer situations, and the listing agents have not been very communicative and very helpful, which drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I think that sometimes in this industry, right now, especially with listings, people are seeing this like money grab bag. You know, like, oh, we can get more, and they're forgetting.
I'm rewinding to screenshot Rory's face. Dan, you do that every week.
They're forgetting that this is a family business.
Yeah.
We're dealing with families and lives and stuff.
Hey, Tracy.
And I'm not saying that, the client may not get the deal. It is what it is. But at least have the decency to keep us in the loop and respond. And we had a listing this week that Rory was taking the lead on, and he wasn't talking to me for like 24 hours because he was so in tune with the buyer's agents that were bringing people forward, understanding that there's families involved and people with kids or starting families and all this kind of stuff. And regardless of whether that client was going to get the house or not, they took the time to write offers. They took the time to show their interest and to write love letters about whatever. And they deserve a response, and they deserve communication. This guy nailed it over the last couple of days, and I was really proud to watch everything he was doing. Really proud of him. So great job, dude. And you took great care of our clients up there on the South Hill, which at this season of their life and transition, it was a beautiful thing. So if you need a listing agent, this guy right here.
Or that guy. That guy will work too.
Go, Rory! Yeah, so anyway.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
Are you trying to get me to cry on here?
Is it working?
No, it's close, but it ain't working.
I'm not crying on your show.
Nope.
I'm not crying on your show.
I'll cry on my show, but I ain't crying on your show.
Quan. Yeah, okay.
Anyways, yeah, enough of this mushy crap.
All right. You want to talk about double standards in the media?
Yeah, sort of. Not really, just...
Let's jump off of it then.
Yeah, I don't know. We could talk all.
Rory ranted to me this morning.
Compliment Rory's beard. It might make him tear up.
It's luxurious. It's luxurious. Just real quick, state of the union, so to speak, of our country. I remember a time 10, 15 years ago.
Do you remember?
Oh wait, sorry. For those of you who don't know, I'm 30 years old, and so about 10, 20 years ago, I was becoming a voter for the first time, and obviously our parents shape a big deal of our early political bias, right, or our beliefs.
Oh yeah.
But then so do our friends, right, and those people that were around, and the first night of September, and
so we keep dating around.
I think people who don't read this just randomly see us like sing or something, and they're like, "What in the hell?"
He's our DJ.
Yeah.
All right, we're losing people.
No, but here's the thing. I really want to encourage everyone out there to stop paying attention to what the media says all the time, and reach across. I know this is an overused phrase, but reach across the aisle. Talk to people who have different beliefs than you. Talk to people who have different ideologies or political stands than you do. And try to understand where they're coming from. It's been really brutal, and I'll bring it in, the Roseanne Barr thing this week. Obviously, tragic to read what she wrote. Even more tragic is everything that happened, I think, in the backlash of that happened, came out in the whitewash. As far as just people on the attack, and then I heard some stuff from different, both from the conservative side throwing rocks and the liberal side throwing rocks. And it's like there's this double standard in the media right now. That it's okay for people to point out, to throw rocks at the glass house, basically, from a glass house. And
well, I think the thing is that the media is handing out the rocks.
Yeah.
That's the thing right now.
Right.
And really, what is it? If it bleeds, it leads. Mm-hmm. That's the whole entire thinking.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to keep that in mind when the media is talking.
Yeah.
They're talking to get commercials and advertising and all that kind of stuff. Not necessarily to bring the country together. And the thing is we're not saying what Roseanne said was right.
No,
not at all. It was very bad. I feel bad for all the people. Daryl, I feel bad for all the people that are out of work because of her stupidity.
Yeah.
That's what I feel bad for.
Yeah, and it's not just the cast, it's the people working on set and all that are involved, and producers and key grips and cameramen and editors, and for the stupid things that she said. That being said, my whole point, I gotta give a big shout out to Daryl, man. I had some questions for him last week, some life decisions that are coming down the line, and he just made himself available to me. I appreciate you, brother.
So he encouraged you to get the beard?
Yeah, he totally. Yeah, it's because of Daryl I started growing a beard. And it was just great. There are too many people who forget that the internet remembers everything. Yeah, but more in that's part of it, and it's just. Like, I'll level with you, like, my political people always, try to figure out, I'm pretty independent. Like, I try to consider myself independent and try to look at both sides. I've been, beard gang, yes. I've been highly discouraged lately by some of the things that people have said about others. Roseanne was one of them, and then there was, who was it that called Ivanka Trump an absolutely horrid name this week in the media?
Samantha Bee.
Yeah, and whether you agree with the president or his family or not, like, some of the things that are being thrown out there in the public,
it's uncalled for. And what makes me upset the most about that particular thing is that our isn't this the year of the Me Too movement? Isn't this the year of empowering women?
Yeah.
And to say things like that, to cut her down, it's a double standard that drives me bananas. And I actually had somebody on Twitter reach out to me and say, well, if we're going to hold Samantha Bee to that standard, shouldn't we hold the president to that standard?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. You're not going to get me
and
going.
I've never done anything other than that exact thing.
And I've said before, and I know we're probably going to start losing people when I say this, but if the Democrats bring somebody to the table in 2 years to go against President Trump, and they're a good person who's got the best interests of America at heart, guess who's going to get my vote?
Yeah.
Because I had to choose between that crap show
email.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Oh, we had that discussion last week.
Yep.
About it's time for both sides to really. I feel that the dissension between both sides is what led us to that crap show election 2 years ago.
Oh yes.
Where there was so much of America just had no idea what to do.
That's what I was telling my dad.
Staring at their their voter sheet, just like torn. Like, what do I do? Like, it's and
I didn't vote for either.
So anyway, end of the day, try to treat people well, regardless of their beliefs. There's a reason why they believe what they believe. There's a reason why they've been formed the way that they're formed, whether you agree with them or not. And look, man, I'm not. What did we talk about last week? On the way out here, on the way at the car, we were talking about the Pope. We're talking about the Pope.
Yeah.
And I'm not Catholic. All right, I'm not. I don't claim. Can you really say there are still two sides? They say I will lean more towards Canada because there is. No, absolutely. No, absolutely. I just think we should try to be more understanding of why other people believe what they believe. And look, I'm not a big church-going dude. I'm not Catholic, but I told Rory on the way out last week because he's Catholic. I said, there you go, Dane. I get rid of the parties. Yeah, I told him on the way out. I said, here's what I love about the Pope, man. The Pope almost makes me want to be Catholic because I think at the very end of the day, the Pope breaks the Bible down to its very simplest form, and at the end, at its very simplest form, the Bible says, what did I say? Do you remember? The Bible says to love one another.
Yeah.
At its simplest form. At its simplest form, the Bible says to love one another. And whether you're, like I said, I'm not a big churchgoer, I'm not Catholic, but that resonates with me. Is to love one another and love each other and accept people, and regardless of what you think of them, and regardless, and I know some people in my life that do a wonderful job of that, and I know some people in my life that don't do a great job of that, and it's not my job to then break them down, right? But to encourage them. So, anyways, love one another.
And the bottom line is this: you get one life.
Yeah.
So, are you going to spend this life being angry
Bitter.
and pissed off over, at the end of the day, trivial things?
Yeah.
Or are you going to go out there and reach out a hand and say, you know what, I don't understand your point of view. Let's go grab a cup of coffee. I want to understand it better.
Yeah.
Nobody's being attacked. It's like, honestly, I want to understand. Because I
love this show.
I can tell you.
Thanks, Daryl. We're all over the place, man.
There's a very controversial subject in politics. It's been there for a long time. And I'm not gonna say what it is. But I had somebody change my mind.
Basic humanity, just be kind. Yes.
Exactly, Jillian. Exactly. But I had somebody change my mind because I sat down and talked with them, and it made me change my outlook on it. So, anyways, I gotta share a funny story because you brought up Catholicism. You're gonna like this story. This is how crazy.
A confession the other day.
No, this is how crazy Christians are. There's a Baptist church in...
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
I want to say there's a Baptist church in, I think it's in Tennessee.
Okay.
They are taking down a statue of Jesus because it looks too Catholic.
Notice that down. Because it looks too Catholic?
A Baptist church, a Christian Baptist church, is taking down a statue because it looks too Catholic. A statue of Jesus. Because it looks too Catholic. You know what Jesus is doing?
Huh.
He's got his hands out welcoming people.
It's like Christ the Redeemer. How is that Catholic?
We've got Christians taking down religious symbols now.
Of other denominations.
Which all fall under Christianity.
Where are we at as a society? Where are we at?
What's Catholic code for you?
Uh-oh.
Universal. That's exactly what it means.
Yeah, there
Universal.
you go. Yeah. I don't know where we're at as a society, man.
I had to read that story 3 times because I couldn't believe it.
I don't know where we're at, man. It's...
Sorry, we need to take Jesus out of the church because it's too offensive.
If people are just tuning in right now, they think we're like holding a Bible study.
Yeah.
We're just talking about Jesus.
Well, that guy's a gangster. That guy rode his bike on the other side of the fence That guy's a thug right there.
Straight rebel, dude.
Yeah.
This dude don't care about your laws.
Wearing his grunge shirt.
I haven't seen the meter maid today.
No, where is she at?
Sorry, parking enforcement.
Yes. How can you be so inconsiderate? All right, anyways, we're done with that.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Love each other.
What else we got?
Get out there. Soon people won't be able to call it church anymore because someone's offended.
Yep. Oh, dude, we got plenty of time.
And the thing is.
But wait, there's more.
I don't understand why people get so offended about everything. I just don't like.
I'm offended that you don't understand what people.
You know what I'm curious about, and this is popping in my brain, but it's like the whole inclusion. Include everybody and everything kind of thing. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe longer than that, 7 or 8 years ago, where like women were just like striking and just bitter at the Masters in Augusta for being a male only.
Yep.
I guess I'm curious of people's opinion on that. Like, I've talked to people about it before, and I said like, why do you care? Like, why do you care? Like, oh, because it's men only. I know plenty of women only.
Right across the street.
Yeah, they're right across the street. Over there is a women's only fitness club. And they do yoga, Pilates. They run around this block all the time, right? And Rory and I will be out there and high five them as they go by. We're encouraging. Get it done, ladies. But I'm not trying to.
I have no desire to go over there.
I have no desire to hold a sign and be like, I am a man, you're going to let me in here.
Yeah, I should be able to work out
you're
too.
Excluding. Women need women things. Men need men things. Like,
it's okay.
And not even men and women things. Some people just need to go to whatever. Pikachu conventions, because that's her thing. And why? Come on, Janet. Why?
Pikachu conventions.
Why do we get in such an uproar, dude?
Put a Pikachu suit on this guy.
Yeah. Why do people get in such an uproar? Like, why? And it wasn't even like the women that were like protesting, whatever. Like, do you golf? Well, no. It wasn't even about that. It was just about raising hell. Good morning, Joyce.
It's funny you bring that up because I've run across a couple of news articles in the past week where I thought, oh, I got to put this on Facebook, and then I stop and I go, what do I care? It's like in Virginia or it's in Pennsylvania. It has nothing to do with anything that's going on here. Why do I care? Why?
Yeah. Well, in 2 weeks, or a week and a half, Rachel and her mom and my sister-in-law are going on a women's only retreat to the cabin. Yeah. And so I've already drawn up.
Offensive.
I've already drawn up my signs.
Everyone
wants to know. Do something even if they have no desire. Yeah, it is pathetic. It's ridiculous. Like, people should be able to have clubs, man. Didn't you ever watch Spanky and the Gang? Like, people have clubs. It's just part of life. I've already drawn up my signs. I'm ready to go to the cabin over in Plain, Washington, and picket the ladies' weekend. I demand to be included. I'm writing my congressman.
I want to watch beaches and have pedicures. Okay?
Yeah, I'm writing my congressman. Damn it! If you are going to listen to Celine Dion all weekend without me.
You know what's funny is I was talking to Christy, and I think we are planning. The dudes are planning a trip down to see the Seahawks in October down in Arizona.
Yeah.
And I was explaining to her, this is what we're thinking of doing. And she's like, why you got to go there? The Seahawks are right here. But it's a dude's weekend.
It's like when I went to Minnesota for a day.
Yeah. We can easily go up here. But
then I got to come back the other day. That's not the point.
Carly's out here.
Yay! What's up, Carly?
I think everyone is just too sensitive these days. Yes.
You're right, Dan. Yeah, it is. It's just, it's okay for women to have women's things and men to have men's things.
And it's okay for the University of Washington Huskies to be stupid. It's completely okay.
Valid. Valid. Give him a chance to get a dig in. He'll find a way. But yeah, anyways, that's my whole beef on that. Like, people...
Love you both. Awesome.
Love you too. Thanks so much. Appreciate your support. I just... people get so offended about every little thing, and it's just... they don't even know why. They don't even know why. I encourage you, if you're offended about something, to sit down and think about it.
Yeah.
Like, just think about it for a minute. You don't, before you say something on Facebook or something that causes me to just go, oh my Lord. I consort with this person. So, all right. Moving along.
Are we done?
Yeah, sorry.
I am offended that you won't wrap this up.
Yeah.
I'm offended by your hair, Luke.
It's getting cut next week, Dan. It's getting cut.
Dude, you're not the only one. You are not the only one.
Cut.
If you guys want to have a beard-only club, I'm not mad about that. More power to you. You can join us, Jillian.
Yeah, you can join us on that. That's... That's completely up to you. We go to beard night at the game. Yeah. Mine just got cut. It's almost gone. Whoa. I can't do that. If I cut my hair,
Bald Head Guys Club.
I can't shave my head. I look like Bull from Night Court. It's bad.
Hey, I gotta give you a real quick plug. This is gonna sound funny. You guys are gonna laugh. You guys are gonna probably laugh your butts off here. But I actually went to a barber shop on Friday. And I gotta give a big shout out to the Mirror Barber Shop right over here in downtown Charlotte.
Rachel. I thought you were not watching anymore. I'll be gone. For the first time, I'll be gone 2.5 days, and you'll be gone 11 days.
Thank you, Rachel. I agree. I'm on your side on this, Rachel.
And I appreciate that she's not going to be standing in a river in the middle of Yellowstone protesting my fly fishing. So anyway.
So I want to give love to the Mirror Barbershop right over
Night
there.
Court reference, timely.
They did a fantastic job. I had not been to the barber in about 20 years because my hair started going really, really early. And it was nice to just sit down and just have someone shave my head for me and then trim up the beard. And I'm just like, So I got pampered last week by the Mirror Barbershop right over there. Thank you. Big thank you to John and Alex for taking care of me.
Down here downtown Puyallup.
Did it just, did it?
Oh, she dropped it on me again, twice.
Oh man, you're getting double dose right there.
And that's why women have to point out things. You're banned from watching the show anymore.
So Rachel, actually, we have an idea of you joining me in 2 weeks for the show, so we can pick on that guy right there.
Yeah, we'll
so
talk
think about it. Think about it.
Things men so easily forget.
I'm actually worried.
He's turning this into the. My wife is quickly turning this into the She-Women Man-Hater Club. Or don't see it. BS. Love you. Questionable. Love you too. All right.
You know what?
Rory, I think I'm staying over your house tonight.
I think if Rachel joins me in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I'm just going to hit start, and I'm just going to let her go.
I might not be welcome back. Our fans will unite against me. Jeremiah's laughing at me. It's great. Just great.
You're going to have people out at your house protesting you.
Yeah,
Don't let him back in. Don't let him back in.
Protesting my life. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So Dane said something about apparently he doesn't like my hair. It's getting cut next week. I'm gonna go get it cut. My man Ramon. So yeah, well, my barber. I'm trying to get off topic here. I'm trying.
I know you are.
I'm trying so hard. All right, go ahead. Carry on. Carry on.
Carry on my wayward soul. Gosh,
right.
Now we're karaoke, huh?
All right.
Why do you get your haircut before you go out to the
A
wilderness?
week before, just because it's starting to bug me, and I have to make a decision on what I'm going to do with it. It's kind of in that weird in-between stage, and the really only reason that it was that my barber, the only guy I'll go see, Ramon, had a health scare, and he was out for like a month and a half or something, 2 months.
See you later, Jillian.
And take care of the baby.
Work on that beard.
And so he's back in the shop, and I'm ready to go see him. So yeah, Ramon, my guy out there, gave us all a bit of a scare. So Ramon, I know you watch from time to time. I love you, buddy. I'm glad that you're healthy, man. You got a lot of people who count on you, not in the barbershop, although I do count on you in the barbershop. Just in life, dude, for being the outstanding guy that you are. So glad you're back on your feet, bud. All right, let's move on down the line. I want to give a plug to my man Doug Barcliff. And we're gonna talk more about this. Doug and Tiffany and their beautiful girls live out in Ording, and they're originally from the East Coast, but they've been out here for a while. And Doug is, I guess we call him an alpinist. He's a climbing enthusiast. He does some pretty cool things, and he has started his own business. He's gonna be opening his own gym here shortly. That we're trying to work with him on. It's called Dauntless Climbing. Dauntless Climbing, for those of you who are into bouldering, into climbing, those kind of things, there's the website is climbdauntless.com, and we'll put some stuff out on our Tahoma Homes pages and stuff, and plug this as we're moving along. It's coming soon, but yeah, climbdauntless.com if you're interested. Doug does a lot of mentoring and coaching in that realm, and he's getting ready to open up his own bouldering gym, so we're really excited for that. So maybe once he does, we'll do like a live show from there, or we could do some kind of giveaway that involves dauntless climbing. So anyways, congrats on getting that whole project going and off the ground, Doug, and you know, as you continue to move forward, any support we can give you, we're glad to do so. So that's it.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right, what else we got?
Love the idea of supporting small business.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we got the NHL, we got the NBA Finals.
Yeah. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the NBA?
I'd love to see the Cavs win, but I'm pretty sure the Warriors are going to win.
I want the Warriors to destroy him.
Okay.
And it's not because I don't like LeBron. I have so much more mad respect for what he has done this year, especially against the Celtics.
Yeah.
I mean, they were down 3-2. And they came back and vetted it out. Megan, good morning, Megan.
Warriors in 5. I don't think LeBron gets enough credit.
I think you're right. And I know Kevin hates LeBron. We've had this discussion over beers.
There's a lot of haters, and I think it's unfounded.
You know, Kobe Bryant, which I thought was funny that Kobe Bryant stuck his nose into the conversation. Because, I mean, really nobody's mentioned Kobe Bryant. But then Kobe Bryant says, hey, hold on a second. Can we all just get along? Kobe Bryant basically said, why can't we just love it?
Arrogant.
Why can't we love all these people?
Aren't all professional athletes arrogant? There's a bit of an arrogance you need to have to be that good at what you do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So.
And I definitely... I've changed my tune on the whole thing. You know, is it LeBron? Is it MJ? And I think it's more of, you know what? He's one of the greatest players ever to play the game. That's how I see it. And I think you could legitimately pick a 5-player team and say that's the greatest players ever. So yeah, I think I've shied away from saying MJ or LeBron.
Kevin, who's your favorite athlete of all time?
Himself.
You guys seen me play pickleball? It's dangerous.
That's the person right there. Remember the person we were talking about last week? That's the person right there.
Yeah.
They're a cougar.
There you go.
Son of a gun. They were sitting right next to us the whole time.
There they are.
Stacy Watson, how you doing?
So anyway, the whole athlete thing, I think professional athletes, Kevin is going to argue with me, that's fine.
That's what he does best.
Yeah.
Favorite athlete, any sport?
Any sport.
Yeah.
I think to be a professional athlete, you have to have a bit of arrogance. You have to know you're good at what you do.
Don't say Jeff George either.
You have to know you're good at what you do. And I think when you get to a certain point, look, LeBron has worked extremely hard.
Oh gosh, yes.
To stay healthy and to be the dominating player he is for as long as he has, and even now into his 30s. And
is this his 8th or
9th consecutive trip to the NBA Finals?
There's something to say about that.
You know, and it's the thing is like, don't get me wrong, he sticks his nose out there in apologies and stuff sometimes, and I think causes some uproar because he's got that platform. But I don't know. I admire his work ethic. I also admire the unselfish player he always has been. It's not been look. LeBron could average 50 points a night.
Well, he's kind of had to the last 2 games.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Throughout his career, he's had plenty of years he could average 50 points a night. But he also understands it's a team game.
Yeah.
And to have the consistent stat lines that he's had through his career of averaging around 30 points, 7-8 rebounds, 7-8 assists is remarkable.
Yep.
And the fact that he puts so much, has always put so much on the team sport aspect and involving the entire team, to me is something that in today's basically venue of basketball and sports is something to be appreciated. So there you go. Still waiting on Kevin.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Drawing straws? Luke Falk.
No, I think it's who's that kicker? Who's that kicker from Miami?
The kicker?
Ray Finkel.
Finkel and Einhorn. Anyway, so the NBA Finals. Unless we see something like crazy like we did 2 years ago, where the Cavs stormed back and LeBron basically just was able to just completely take over.
You know, the reason I want the Warriors to win, I like Steph Curry, but I love Kevin Durant because he doesn't play for Oklahoma City.
Here's the funny thing. Yeah.
And I love
Klay Thompson.
Yep.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Sorry, I had a call. Likely.
Yeah, like so Steph Curry, right? We're talking about arrogance.
LeBron.
We're talking about arrogance. Do we not think is there no arrogance in the fact that when he hits a three, he stops at half court and does his little shimmy?
Oh yeah.
His little shake. I mean, it's totally arrogant, right? it's fun to watch.
I guess we're gonna have to get you and Kevin in a mud wrestling contest.
And here's the thing with basketball, man. Basketball is bred on talking trash. Yeah, I'm better than you, beating on your chest, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, sorry I had a call. Okay, moving along.
All right, what else we got?
NHL Stanley Cup Finals going on right now. Washington tied it up last night. It's 1-1 Vegas, which is a lot of fun for me this year. I've always liked hockey, but it's a lot of fun because I know that we have a team coming in 2 years.
Yes. Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
I could argue that Barry Sanders is a quitter. That's right. Look, Dane says all right, run sports.
I'm out.
Dane,
hey, you can't be on the show next week, Dane, if you get up and walk away when we're
Dane,
talking
you're full
about
of crap
sports.
because you like motorbike racing.
That's not a sport. I'm just trying to get under his skin. I know plenty of guys
You
who are
can.
not.
Okay, Kevin said I can call him a quitter. Good.
Yeah.
Because I wanted Barry Sanders to break the record.
Yeah,
and he
I did
quit.
too. I did too.
Which
I would argue that Barry Sanders is arrogant.
Yeah.
He may not have been as brash about it. The other thing though that I thought about was, and so this point was brought up somewhere. What was I listening to the other day? Oh, it might have been this book that I'm reading, Missoula. Anyway, talking about the difference between basketball players and football players. Basketball players, they were saying, commonly, often get more labeled as arrogant or brash or jerks or whatever than football players. And they were talking about the differences, if you really think about it, is we can see their face. We can see their facial expressions, we can see what they're mouthing, we can see which adds more to their body language than the football player.
Yeah, and we hear stories. We hear stories of people saying things on the field. So
You know guys like Earl Thomas?
Oh gosh, I can only imagine.
And when they get the camera right in his face, and you can see him, he's confident. Richard Sherman, which I know like a lot of people don't like Richard Sherman, but pretty much any football player, same thing. We just don't see it as outwardly because they got their faces covered. Basic statement on LeBron's enemies. Gotcha.
All right, let's finish this bad boy up. We got things to do, people to see.
I want to give congratulations to the Hannahs out there in Sumner, clients from last year. Sarah and John just had their second child.
Awesome.
Adeline was born last week. She's absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, you guys. I'm happy for you. Can't wait to stop by and visit. Give her a little sugar. So I know it was a little bit scary at the end. There was a car accident on the way to the hospital that sent labor spiraling, I think, and there was a minute or two in the NICU. So, but she's come through shining colors. I believe she got to home last night.
Good.
So, so happy for him. Great family. Congratulations. She's gorgeous. That's it. Start working on number 3. All right.
I thought you said what you said.
And a happy birthday to Christopher Hartwick, my buddy up there, works at Delta Airlines. But Chris was starting to buy a house from us, and then some things got thrown in their life that they had to put it on the back burner. But he has been an absolute mouthpiece for us up there at in the airline industry, and always sung our praises and put our calendars up on his fridge and been a big supporter. So Chris, thank you so much for all your support, man. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great one. Lisa, spoil the man. He deserves it. Happy birthday. What do you got? Anything?
I got nothing. Actually, no. I got to hang out with.
Touched on everything.
I got to hang out with Jesse on Sunday. Christy and I got to hang out with Jesse. It was just us up there in Bellingham. Beautiful.
For those of you who don't know, that's his oldest.
Beautiful, clear day. Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
Just walked along the waterfront.
Bellingham.
Yep.
Love Bellingham.
Yep. We went to an old school sandwich shop, had a delicious lunch, and then we walked along the waterfront and drank some iced coffee and just got to hang out.
Nice.
And it's one of those things as you get older, as your kids get older, you realize that you don't have as much time and they don't have as much time for you. And so it's nice to take those times to hang out. So it was really cool. Trying to think anything else really nothing else going on right now. Just kind of doing the thing right now.
Yeah, and I think it's cool. It's cool for you guys that she's far enough away that she's got her own deal.
Yep.
But close enough that if you wake up on a Sunday morning and you're like, I just need some time with my daughter.
Yep.
You can pile in and drive up there 2.5 hours to see her, whatever, 2 hours, whatever it takes to get there. So that's one of those. It's a good amount of separation, I think, for her, and not too crazy for mom and dad. Obviously. So glad you got to do it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we've got. I can't tell you what's happening tomorrow because MLS won't let me.
For those of you who are realtors, you know.
Yeah. So I can't tell you what's happening tomorrow.
Or next week.
But I can tell you that Saturday we will have an open house in Ording at our
Shaw listing.
our elegant house there in the High Cedars community.
Elegant.
So check our Facebook page, our business page for more information. We got something that's going to be posted on there shortly. We also have possibly another open house coming this weekend.
Yep.
But I can't tell you where yet.
Yep.
Other than that,
I just had this conversation with Daryl out in Detroit. We were talking last week, and he was talking to me. We were talking about our listings or things, and the difference between what they can do compared to what the Washington real estate laws allow us to do is just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
And
it drives me nuts when I hear agents
it's a control thing
in other parts of the country say, "Oh, yeah, we have coming soon listings."
Yeah.
We can't do that. So
this state takes more control over how you sell your own property, your own things than any other state. It blows my mind.
I think sellers can actually get in trouble too, can't they?
I think so. It's because it's not fair market is what they look at. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway.
All right, anyways, we're not going to end on a bad note.
So,
what do we got going on this weekend other than that?
Dozer Days.
Dozer Days. I'm going to go see the new Han Solo movie this Saturday.
Very similar to Insurance, yeah. Are you taking John?
No, actually, I'm going to take the missus.
Nice. She wants to go see Solo, huh?
Well, Sterling Home Inspection.
You're not going solo?
No. No Red Solo Cup either.
No Red Solo Cup?
No. So Sterling Home Inspection, our guys and gals that take really good care of our clients, reached out to myself. I don't know why they didn't reach out to you.
They did.
Oh, did they? Okay, good. And they said, do you want to go see Solo?
Yeah, they're doing client appreciation.
Yeah.
And they do like once a quarter, they do a movie night. I just can't make it this weekend because Maddie's at a basketball tournament. But and you can bring whoever you want. And,
so I asked for
movies
Mrs.
around them.
Mrs. said yes. And the other reason I'm going is I'm doing a little recon work. Because I'd like to do something like that someday for our clients. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, take them to go see like 50 Shades of something.
You're going to have to do that one on your own. You're going to have to do that one on your own.
Could you imagine that?
Oh my God.
And so, how did the business dissolve? Well, there's 50 Shades of something.
Yeah, 50 Shades of something. Suddenly our phone stopped ringing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, that's
cool.
it.
That's
That's
cool.
it. That's all. I'm sure we're missing something. Thank you to the 4 people that are still here.
Congratulations to the Tates on getting in contract on their new home in Port Orchard.
Yep.
Their house will be closing at the end of this month, and then a couple days later, right into their new house.
Yep.
That's exciting. That's it, man. That's
It's
it.
funny, because I'm sure you're probably thinking the same things I am. What can I share, and what can I not share?
Yeah, I think you think about it more than I do.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
know.
I get in more trouble.
Yeah, that's why you do get in more trouble.
That being said, hey, thanks everyone for tuning in this week. I know we say it every week, but we appreciate you all.
We really do.
Now
You
you can see my
guys,
hand. There.
you guys are the reason why we do this.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
I can honestly tell you, if nobody watched the show, I'd be done after like 3 episodes.
Yeah, it's fun interacting. I think this is kind of the highlight of our week. And granted, it's part of what we do, and it's part of our bigger scheme, I guess. What you want to? I don't know if scheme's the right word, but bigger picture of how we interact with you guys and all that. But it is the highlight of our week. You know, for the most part, it's where we can kind of unplug and just enjoy time with all of you. So love y'all. Thanks so much. Remember, we're going to post something about Dozer Days this weekend on how you can win 4 tickets to take the family out. Be kind. Be good. We're
Take
out.
care of yourselves. See you guys.